I was on a solo road trip several years back, and I had fancied the thought that I could make an 18-hour drive in one go. I was wrong. I started to pass out at the wheel, so I decided I needed a nap somewhere. The closest thing for many miles was a little gas station, set off the mountainside in the middle of nowhere. Just dark landscape as far as you could see, and some truckers ahead and behind on the road. There was one car at the station that I assumed belonged to the clerk. I parked where I was still illuminated by the station lights, but away from the main parking spaces so that no one would reasonably need to pull up next to me. I set an alarm for 45 minutes and I figured I'd see how I felt then. I woke suddenly and glanced at my watch first, and about 20 minutes had passed. Then I glanced out my driver's side window and found myself making eye contact with a man. A truck had pulled up about a space away from my car. There was no passenger, and the driver was on his passenger side of the truck with his front and back passenger doors open. He had a long chain in his hands and seemed to have been pulling it from the back of his truck while watching me sleep. A second after we made eye contact, he froze and stood still as he stared straight at me. Then he began to quickly pull the chain and take a step towards my window while not breaking eye contact. My keys were still in the ignition, so I made a hasty exit. As I pulled away, I looked in my rearview mirror, and the man had moved back to his truck and rested his forearms on it as he watched me drive off. I can't prove he was doing anything nefarious, but there wasn't a need for him to park next to me when I parked out of the way. He didn't need to watch me sleep or make intense eye contact with me. He didn't need to step towards my window. Not sure what was happening with the chain, because there was nothing in his truck bed visible or around his truck that would call for a chain. Definitely didn't need to stop what he was doing to watch me drive away.